What's up, y'all? It's your girl Kendra J, the melanated motivator. Thank you guys for tuning in to episode 3 of Melanated Motivation. I've been noticing a lot of things going on lately within the last week or so, and the same thing keeps coming to me. The same thing about protecting your peace and protecting your energy. It's like I can't shake it. Everywhere I go, it's there. It's something that is speaking to me loud and clear. Somebody actually told me everybody is not deserving of you or your energy. Have you ever found yourself to be just tired, broken, exhausted after being around someone for so long, and you like, damn, what just happened? We didn't even do nothing. Y'all probably didn't do nothing but chill, talk shit, sit on the couch, kiki, and then after that person left or you left, you were like tore up, sucked the energy out of you, that experience. Yeah, I call those succubus. People who suck on your energy and take it all in. We got to be careful of that type of energy that we allow to be around us and to take from us. One thing that I really thought about was the fact that any good relationship should be like a bank account. No, like for real. And it's not like, oh, Kendra, you comparing people to money. But aren't we the same? Isn't people and money the same? You use them for something. You need them for something. What's the difference? They're both also perishable. So they should be valued at a different rate. They mean something. They're valuable. So why not compare the two? So yeah, like I said, any good relationship should be like a bank account. That includes the one between you and you as well. So the way you treat yourself should be valued. Period. There should always be more deposits than withdrawals. You ever see your bank account and you like, oh my goodness, I done took money out for this, for that. What am I doing? I haven't seen any money coming in. This is stressing me out. I need something else to happen. That's how your relationship should be. Withdrawals and deposits are how relationships work. But you should have more deposits than withdrawals. You need to be the start to the balance that you want to see displayed in your life. Surround yourself with people that make deposits in your life instead of just withdrawals. Stop letting people take, and give you nothing. Energy vampires, joy vampires, love vampires, money vampires, friendship vampires, lover vampires, sex vampires. People who are just sucking everything, the life out of you and putting nothing into you in return. They give you no substance at all. Get rid of them. You ain't got time for that. If they continue to withdraw and not deposit into their accounts with you, begin to go into the negative with you, then your ass needs to start sending insufficient fund letters. Straight up. Ain't that what the bank do? When you keep on withdrawing and taking stuff out, no deposits, or let's say you do got deposits, but you keep taking, but it's not balancing out. It's not adding up. Your deposits are not adding up to the balances of the withdrawals, so therefore, there's no balance. So what happens? They may send you an insufficient notice or alert, depending on who you banking with, or they may give you a fee. No. Don't forget to charge these motherfuckers overdraft fees. Straight up. Know thy worth. Stop giving CPR to dead situations. Get uncomfortable and have your checks and balances in check. Period. I never understood why older people used to talk about checks and balances, checks and balances. Everything in your life needs to be about checks and balances. I used to be like, look at them. They think they know. They always talking old. They trying to tell us something. They knew what the hell they were talking about. Checks and balances. What they saying, baby boy? Bread and butter, baby. That's realistic. If you start living your life like that, you won't be bothered by people who disappoint you. You won't be bothered by the fact that your expectations were too high for someone to meet, and then you're left with nothing. You won't be bothered by that. That won't get to you. It is not selfish to love yourself and to make your happiness a priority. It's not selfish, but you know what it is? It's necessary. It's damn necessary. If you don't love yourself, how in the hell are you gonna love somebody else? And then what? I got that from RuPaul. He be saying that when I used to watch Drag Race. But it stuck with me. I was like, wow, he's spitting. That really makes sense. And my husband actually helped me to realize that. He like, dang, you put a lot into me. You invest a lot into me. I get a lot from you. But what do you give yourself? You can't love me more than you love you. You can't put more into me than you put into you. I'm not going to allow you to do that. That's the one thing about my husband that's great. He won't allow me to not invest in me. He won't allow me to just be all about him. He wants to see me take care of me too. Sometimes growth requires new company, new locations, and a new mindset. Just sometimes. You don't have to change everything, but change something. Change something. Adjust something. It'll be beneficial to you. It may be hard, but it can be done. I know for myself personally, I got people I love to death, but I keep my distance because they're not solid. And when you're not solid, you're not really something that I need to invest in. I love you, but I don't need to keep dealing with your BS. You don't deposit anything into my life necessary towards my happiness. You don't equal out the withdrawals that you're taking from me. You're not giving me anything of substance. You disrespect yourself when you beg someone for bare minimum things like love, attention, affection, support, reciprocation, etc., etc., etc. I can name a whole slew of things. You disrespect yourself when you do that. When you allow people to keep withdrawing and not depositing substance into your life. Stop doing that and don't do that shit again. Stop doing that and don't do that shit again. Straight up. Stop allowing people to treat you like that. Hold happiness closer than you hold pain and misery. Choose intentionally to be happy. Choose intentionally to release the pain and the misery that you hold. Choose you intentionally. Why do we spend so much time investing in everyone else but us? Why? Because we want that attention. We want that love, that affection, that support, that reciprocation. We want all of that, right? It took me a very long time to understand that sometimes a person doesn't really love or like me. They just know I'm that good of a person and they need me. They want to keep me around. Those are bloodsuckers. That's the vampires I'm talking about. Those withdrawal peoples. They don't have no deposits. They are unhealthy for you. Not something that you should be surrounding yourself with. And I know it's hard, especially because most of the people that fall into these categories are family. That's the sucky part. Your mama, your sister, your cousin, your brother, your uncle, whoever, your grandma, your baby daddy, your baby mama, whoever. Jealousy can come from anybody. Like a bullet, it does not have a name on it. Anybody can be jealous of you. And when they jealous of you, they sitting in your face, they might be talking to you or whatever, and, kikiing and, yeah, girl, you doing this, you doing that. You got, your business going, or you going to school, and I'm so proud of you. When all along, they not. The compliments is short. The looks are dry. I'm at the point in time in my life where if you're not motivating me, praying for me, loving on me, or trying to get money with me, you're a distraction. You're a distraction. And I don't need to be dealing with you. I don't need to be dealing with nobody who does not pour substance into my life. That's the word of the day. Substance. Something that is of value. Something that you can be replenished with. Like, everybody can't give you that. But you got to be okay with that. That's the thing. You got to be okay with that. You have to realize that you're going to get tired of showing people more love than they show to you. Why? Because that shit is draining as hell. I can't keep pouring into you. Then when you stop pouring into them, you're going to see how the shift is. They're going to start being like, look at her. She acting funny. She not, being herself how she used to be. They calling for advice or want to, hear you tell them things. Answer this question for me. How would you handle this? What you think about this? Girl, what you got going on? Who you with? All in the business, but not adding to your life. You really getting the information so you can talk shit about me. I already know that. Low key, that's what you've been doing anyway. But don't let that affect you, because a jealous spirit will cause you to mistreat people who could have been a great blessing to you. So all in all, you dealing with these bloodsuckers who been mistreating you and not doing everything that you would like for them to do. And then the people who are actually supportive of you and doing all the things that you need, you ignoring. You yelling at them, you taking your anger out on them. You're not really happy because you're not getting the results that you want from this person. So you are affected in a way that harms the ones who are A1. Then you be depressed and sad. You know why you know the real reason why you be sad? You be sad because you're attached to people who have been on and off with you. I'm going to repeat that. You're sad because you're attached to people who have been on and off with you. Them iffy, wishy-wishy people. You're paying attention to people who ignore you. You're making time for people who are too busy for you. You're too caring to people who are careless when it comes to you. That's the problem. You know what you need to do? Yeah, I know you know. Let those people go. Drop them. Get rid of them. What substance do they bring to your life besides heartache, sadness, disappointment? None of that is positive. None of it. There's nothing about any of that that makes me happy. How about y'all? How could any of that make you happy? All it is draining. It's not comfortable in the sense of something you can gain from. When it's stuff like that, you don't want to be comfortable in that. Uncomfortable in that. In your happiness, you don't want to be uncomfortable in your relationships. To stay happy and get happy, yeah, you're going to have to do some uncomfortable stuff. But that don't mean you have to endure some uncomfortable relationships. We have to learn to love on our people. We have to love on one another. It's some crazy shit going on in 2020, y'all. This has been a very draining and stressful year. Straight up. I don't know how spiritual my listeners are, but for myself, if only you knew, man, like, the stuff that's going on is very, very spiritual. And when you're an empath like myself, you can feel that. That energy is draining. On top of the fact that you're dealing with people who don't give you any substance or replenishment of positive energy. So you just getting sucked from each angle. And it ain't the good sucking. Hell. So we need to love on our people. Love with intentions. Nurture one another and each other's spiritual growth. Be kind. Be honest. Be thoughtful. Be respectful. Be affectionate. Communicate. Be vulnerable. That's our biggest issue. We're not vulnerable. Especially not with one another. Don't nobody want to see nobody else, in their softest spot. We need to do these things because love is all that matters right now. We need to come together because we struggling. Well, I don't know about y'all, but hell, I'm struggling. I struggle not because I can't get it right, because I'm doing a damn good job staying on top of that. And I have the amazing support of my husband. Like, the best husband anybody could ever want me be blessed with. And yes, I'm tooting his horn because he's that. So we was in the store today and I was buying some items and I was like, babe, it's whatever price, and cause you I'm finished, can you ring me out to the lady? And he came over, pulled out his wallet, and she was like, oh, what a great husband. And I smiled and I looked at him and I said, I know, right? Thank you. Grateful to have that companionship. So it's not that I'm drained because of that. I'm drained because something that Nipsey said, and my husband here right now, babe, help me remember. Didn't Nipsey say something along the lines that people don't chase and fiend for money and materials? It's loyal friendships, loyal companionships. That's what people really want. That's what gets you through. Loyalty. People that you can depend on, people that you can call, people that, can help you. Your real friend who gonna tell you, nah, sis, that ain't it. See, I've been ridiculed in my life for being that real friend. It's always, oh, you making fun of me, or you don't understand, or you just judging me, or, whatever. I've gotten that often. But it's never the case on my end. That's just how it's perceived. And I can't really, dwell on that. But as far as reciprocation goes, I've never felt like I had that back. I've never felt like I've had the opportunity. Well, I'm not going to say never. There's always been a situation to happen or a person to prevent that time or instances when I have had those type of relationships with people where the loyalty was tested based on that person or whatever the case was. And I know, loyalty is only revealed in the presence of other opportunities. So most time you think people loyal because they haven't had the opportunity to be disloyal. You really don't know if someone is truly loyal until they have the opportunity not to be. Unfortunately, I've had that instance happen to me in the past. And then when that happens, loyalty is revealed in the presence of other opportunities. So when it benefits them, hell yeah, they loyal. They loyal to a T. Friendship, like any other relationship, is an investment. It has to be give and take because life is a part of give and take. But it's about those deposits and withdrawals too. Are you sticking around because you think you're going to gain something? Or are you genuinely sticking around because you my girl, you my homie, or whatever, and we just, we rock like that? My thing is, loyalty is only able to be revealed by someone's actions in my absence. I'm more interested in a person who, when I'm gone, you can't be so confident to talk shit about me while I'm not there. You can't be so confident to tell them anything about me. Because you better believe, because nobody say nothing about my people to me. I ain't never going for that. Period. And the thing about me and my loyalty, it exudes me. Because I believe your character is the first thing that people meet before you even open your mouth. So loyalty is a given. And I know I'm loyal at a fault. That has been thrown in my face, and it is what it is. I've learned, I've lived through that to the point where I'm able to really not let it be something that affects me as much anymore. I mean, it does to a certain extent, but I mean, I guess it is what it is. I don't really know how to explain that, but it happens. It happens. It's nothing you can do. What you can do is be the best person you can be, and not worry about the person that they choosing to be, and hope for the best. Nobody can do to you more than you allow them to do. So at some point you got to make the decision to be done with whatever negativity that's coming your way. I feel like I want y'all to really take heed to the fact that you matter, and it's okay to start saying no. to people. It's okay to not put yourself in a position to put you last. Why you gotta be last? Why? Why we so strung out on not putting ourselves in a position to be thought about first? We are important. You are important. If nobody's ever told you, I'm telling you that. You definitely important, and you definitely deserve to not deal with some of the things you deal with. You dealing with people who won't clap for you, who won't support you, who won't cheer you on, but they watching you. They watching you. They won't do nothing supportive, but they watching you. And hard, too. I mean, they watching you so damn hard, if they blink their eyes gonna pop. And you know what? You shouldn't care either way it go. Greatness attracts haters and spectators. So you better get used to it. Again, greatness attracts haters and spectators. Get used to it. Do you and let them watch. Me and my husband got a little saying that we be saying. You can't sit with us, but you can watch us eat. And the heck go back. Let them watch you. Keep being great. And give them a damn good show to watch too. Don't allow people to take away from your greatness. Okay? And it sometimes be the ones that's closest to you. That's the killing part. That's the part that really, really, really affects a person. And when it be the ones close to you, they don't understand. I seen this post and it said, I be in my feelings over principles. I'm not ashamed to admit it. I just expect people to be solid and loyal like I am to them. So when people aren't, I get offended and I take it personal. I'm still learning not to, but I'm just passionate about principles and loyalty. That is me to a T. I hollered when I read that. I felt that in the depths of my soul. Like, Nipsey was not lying when he said people really just want a good friend. Like, my husband is my best friend. But it ain't nothing like being able to call your homegirl up and be like, bitch, let me tell you. You know? Or vice versa. He calling up his homie like, nigga, let me hit you with the 1-2 real quick. Ain't nothing like that. You know how good something like that feel? It feels great. It's like one of the best feelings in the world to be able to have somebody that you can just shoot the shits with and talk to outside of your, main home or whatever. It just, I don't know. I can't describe it. It's an undescribable feeling, but it's necessary. It's a part of keeping you going as a human. Am I describing that right, babe? What you think? He's giving me a thumbs up, you guys. I was thinking, if I'm so loyal and I give and give and give my all to a person, why do I keep not getting what I gave them? What is it? It's not your job to detox toxic people, is what came to me. And I was like, huh? What that had mean? Boy, I don't get it. And some say, stop playing with me. Kendra, you get it. It is not your job to detox toxic people. And I was like, wow. The social worker in me was like, wow. You know, I do have a niche for not necessarily projects, but fixing people. Fixing problems. I got all the answers. I got the advice. You know, I make it look good. Everybody like, oh, how y'all doing that? How y'all doing this? Y'all got it going on. And don't get me wrong, that is the case. But that shit took hard work. It takes hard work. It's an everlasting job. And then I thought, like, does this mean I'm creating friendships and relationships with toxic people? Is that what you're telling me? I'm attracting toxicity? Yes, that's what that means. It's your job to detox the part of you that resonates with their toxicity. So basically what it's saying is, it's not your job to fix motherfuckers, but you need to figure out what it is about you that makes you always want to fix them. Your ass ain't Olivia Pope. Hell, she was a mess. She was the mess. She out here fixing everybody, and all along her daddy was a sociopath. Like, say what? They out here ruining each other's lives. It don't work like that. Something about you is attracting the disloyalty that you keep receiving. I know that don't make sense, but it's true. I had to learn that. I had to really break that down and be like, wow, what is it about me that's attracting disloyalty? You know what it is? You know what it is about you that's attracting that? The fact that you put those people first. You show them that you don't matter to you. So that's why you attract that type of energy. If you don't matter to you, why the hell should you matter to them? Duh. Don't that make sense? It made sense to me when I got it. It truly did. You have to remind yourself that you have to fill yourself up first before you can start pouring into others. Because by all means, I'm not saying that it's not okay to be loyal. It's not okay to take care of others. But how you gonna do it when you ain't doing it yourself? Didn't Lauryn Hill say that? How you gonna win when you ain't right within? That has so much volume and truth to it till it ain't even funny. She was spitting and we ain't even know. Be a better you for you. Be a better you for you. When you focus on you, you grow. You blossom. You evolve. You're happy. You're enjoying life. You're enjoying others because you worked on you. So you have the opportunity to enjoy others. Because you A1. You got your stuff in order. But when you focus on shit, shit grows. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? When you focus on you, you grow. But when you focus on shit, shit grows. Stop growing shit. It's time to replant the seeds. The you seeds. Put more time into investing in you. Health, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, educationally, financially. Get that car you wanted. Get that house you wanted. Hell, after you finish working on you, get that man or that woman you wanted. Manifest it. Speak it into existence. But it starts with you. It starts with you. That's all I got for y'all today. It starts with you. Focus on you so you can grow. Not that other stuff. You want to kill them weeds, throw it out, clean your pot, whatever you got to do. It's time to focus on you. Be in the now. And remember, everything else is last week's problem. Thanks, y'all, for listening to Melanated Motivation. It's your girl, Kendra J. Until next time. Bye.